John Proxy live on channel John West. I'm having a Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age adventure, and I'm in the middle of training right now. But hang on, let me slow down time. Yeah, my mark turned up halfway through my training, so yeah, let's go fight this mark. It's going to probably die quite quickly, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I'm overpowered. But, yes, got everyone up to 22, 23. More importantly, off screen, I may as well tell you now, I got all three of the ladies an extra gambit slot, cheapest one I could find, and I got charge. Where is it? Which is taken from me. I got this approach. Back out of here. Steal. Charge. That charge? There we go. Got charge and Fran. That cost me 30. It was very cheap. Ash. I did the same with Ash. Whatever the hell it is. There we go. Just bought that. And Pinello, I got charge now. There we go. So I had to buy Poach and a couple of magic balls together. Anyway, let's fight in Calados quickly, then I can continue my exercise, which I have to take a break on. Yeah, I basically stopped to start recording this boss. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems. So everyone has charge on. Right. So, gambits. So I got her an extra one. I put it at the top. So if self MP is less than 10%, she charges. Same with Ash, and same with Emma. Right. Now she can probably afford Cura. No, she doesn't have to. Okay. Let's fast forward this. I don't have the strongest team in this, but it's not really going to take me much effort. It's going to die by itself. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Got 5 rounds on Poach. Fire, is he? What does that mean? Oh, he's to hurt. So, oh, there's Fran charging. And right, I've obtained the I've got a leaf. Got myself a leaf. In Calados, vanquished. So yes, very quickly run back. I'm like active, and then I can go back to my exercise and we'll continue this episode. Ah! Where is it? Where is it? What's up? Pretty close, isn't it? It doesn't do to stop exercising. I'm just going to keep the old blood pumping. But I thought, since it turned up, it's my fault for bloody training where there's a boss, but I didn't expect him to actually turn up. Let's function on. I'll save. I'm just going to hand this in quickly. And then I'll teleport. You know, I'll do off-screen work. I'll teleport back to start that jump. Next, you see me. Where is he? Oh, you've defeated the Calados. These are good tidings indeed. I learned it again. As long as to judge by appearances, now I shall reveal the truth to you. In fact, warriors offered to hunt my mark, yet none of us had ever seen a true mark hunter. So curious I was to see what such a man might look like. As permission, the elves imposed the bill. Little did I expect a human child. To tell the truth, I was a little disappointed, but this is the past, and now my eyes have been opened. I see you truly are a great warrior. Another surprise for me. Here, please take this as thanks. Done well, friend. There we go. Got a golden amulet. And I believe a golden amulet is pretty good. I might be confused. Well, he's using one. Doubles license points earned. Fantastic. In fact, who else can have that? Let's give Bush that. What does Hello happen? To be. And what's the rose stars? Oh, it's a golden amulet now. Lovely. Right. To the forest. Right. So a couple of days has passed, and see, I finished training. I actually stopped after a while, as you can imagine. I got to level 24. I only did an hour's worth. But in the meantime, I've got myself a spreadsheet for the internet. And what that spreadsheet does is it just tells me on the license grids what things are compatible with each other. So you know I've been making sure to get this pyroclasm. Well, now I can say, oh look, there's Varn, and I need to zoom it out. How do I zoom it up? What I should have done is just put a spreadsheet on my phone, but what I've done instead is just access the PC via the computer, so it's actually incredibly awkward to control. No, I needed to zoom up. Zoom up slightly. How do I control the zoom? Ah, John, this is the height of professionality. Right, I should be able to tell. Is ninja sword, ninja sword? No, it's not high enough. I need it to be slightly higher. How do I zoom down? You. There. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, you know what? I may have. That's close enough. It's not showing the people's. What I've got is you can't really see. I'll tell you what. I'll kill stuff because I've been faffing around. Let's just run quickly into normal jungle. Yes, I've killed an awful lot of these dudes. Got some pelts, that's the word. Yeah, indeed. There we go. There's a little bit of action here. I'm going to level people up in a second. I just want to get this right. Well, I know the first... Basically, I've got rows and rows of people, and the Foe Breaker, Shikari, and all that. And on the other side is Quickening 1, Quickening 2, Quickening 3, and the summons, just to tell me if things are compatible or not. So I can tell you, for instance, I've made, with Varn, it goes Ninja Swords blank, Ninja Swords 2 blank, Ninja Swords 3, 300 HP, and Dark Blade Battle War. So I now know with that information that I should skip over Ninja Blades 1 or 2, which I'm doing. So that's the one I know about. But because it's zoomed in, the spreadsheet starts at 7 rather than 1. I can't see whose is whose. I just need to scroll up. I don't know how to tell it to scroll up. That's really annoying. And I have to do this, and I can't really justify, you know, buffing around on the screen. But I could probably make educated guesses who's who. Why won't you scroll? I don't know how you click and drag. Right, well obviously... Oh my god, I managed to do it somehow. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly look for everyone. So the next person is Balthier. He's a knight and a bushi. And now I've got a copy paste screen on. Turn that off. So it's Quickening 1 is the one I should skip. Now... Did I skip Quickening 1? 175 150. 125. So I think I successfully did that. So behind one of them is health, and that's Excalibur on the other screen, and this has a couple of things, yeah, and that's great. Okay, cool. So I did it right. So Fran, oh, it's in the correct order. Fran, I have to make a decision with. So it might be too late. So I've got a battle law and a feral and a HP. So there's 190 HP and magic law times 3. So there it is, 190 HP. Or what's more important, that 190 HP or that one. Or that magic, those sets of magic. Looks like I'm on my way to those sets of magic claws. Let's actually get those first. Then we've successfully done a thing. Get it the cheapest method. Get stamped. See, I knew there was a reason to do that. Even though, yes, I was going to do that anyway. But still. Oh, we don't even have enough to get that. Right, who's next? Bash. Right. Bash. As long as I get 2 places, I'm fine with Bash. So, Ruining Pendant was actually a bad idea. Okay. 1, 2. So, yeah, I have to specifically get correct place. So there's white magic, yeah, cool. And I need Fire, Poison, Zara. The other screen. Did not even realise that he got. There we go. So that flame purge is what I should go towards. Let's do that now. No. Oh, he's just gonna have a goddamn load of health now. So, is there any way of me doing this clever, in the smart? Is there health around? Probably our landscape just tons of health. I guess that's sort of the point. So, which way should I get? Oh, and yes, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, John, you were literally going to go up there anyway. But yeah, I'm just making sure. And yeah, we'll just get the cheapest stuff. It's just one less thing to worry about, that's all. But the spreadsheet is good for and I get it on my phone rather than on a stupid connection thing. Oh, I've got one of those, apparently. And we'll take the HP. Why not? You'll have so much health with this patch. Oh, I might even be able to afford it. Wonderful! Bit of flame purge there. And now we can get some black magic. So, who's next? Ash. So, I'm going to have to sacrifice something with Ash. So... No, I don't. I just have to make sure that I got the right ones. So... I can just be a red battle mage and just hope I got all 3. So, there's the white magic one. There's a health. And where's the 3rd one? Not that. Really? Right, on that. Because this matches up to a other one as well, so it's really important that I get that one. Alright, fair enough, cool. Let's go get that before I make a mistake. That's magic on the way, I guess. Make her stronger as well, which would be nice. And the thing I have to be careful about is not quite enough, but I'll get it soon enough. I think I have to worry about is that certain abilities, when I turn enemies into objects, I don't get XP for them apparently. That came out of left field, didn't it? That had nothing to do with leveling up stuff, but it didn't. Anyway, so Pinello is my final person, and as long as I skip the first one, it's fine. I can skip the first one and the third one actually, save a bit of money. So that is let's go on to Monk. So it's that one which I already got. And there's a bravery. There's bravery. There's bravery. So we'll get evanescence. Cool. So let's go save. And we'll come back here. So I'd feel better. I'll kill a couple of things and then level up. I've probably got a lot to read as well. Let's just figure. You know, we may as well have a look at that. Oh man, that's a cold cup of tea there. I faffed around before starting the video. Am I recording? Yeah, yes, but I can't tell if anyone talks to me live. But so far, no one's come on live, so I may as well leave that on. So if I follow the left. Yeah. Now I might want to make sure I don't get turned into stone. Exactly. Gargoyles. Okay, 25. And we may as well swap her. Run! No, poach. Yes, they should get a bit of mana back after they spend it all. Fan will basically use up all their mana immediately. Nobody's healing around them. Look at this though. Oh, I'm totally attacking this dude. Fuck the chain, but it's fine. Ah, the pathways is up there. Where are we going? Eastern Kawan. We just go east.
What is it?
Magic barrier.
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Netherite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Those bastard eyes!
Right.
The calligraphy?
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
Secretly make air pads. Good ability. Good ability.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
Yeah, just like the Wookiee in Final Fantasy X. Cow. This is a broken bunny! Maybe. Right, let's continue with our licenses. Blimey! Van's got loads! Of course he does, he's got bonus ones. So let's start with Panello, shall we? She's got 3 now, right? Gee. Oh, I killed extra things, didn't I? I go into... I've got it, you're an idiot. Splendence. Did we figure out which one we needed for Panello? Splendence. It's on the bloody sheet, John. Yeah, I just put it, you idiot. It's there. That's the only one we need to worry about. That and that. So the third one, you can just get the cheapest one. Believe that is the case. Well, let's make sure. It's fine. We got bravery and we got 150. Stop being paranoid. That's not it. Phoenix Thought. Yeah, Phoenix Thought, bravery. Like. Not sure why I'd get instead of the gambit slot. That's a bit of a waste. So we're going to get the other gambit slot. It will come in handy. Now I'd like to actually get some useful things. So these poles, yeah, maybe. Get poles from out and good on armor, yeah. All this time magic. I mean, she definitely has haste. There's the time magic. Time magic is what I care about. Right, well, we've got to work our way in that direction. I think that's the most important thing. There's haste. There's haste. Haste. Oh, it's there. I've got it away. Oh, yeah. Pokemon. Yeah, man. I'll do that last. What's her most important thing? Red or black? Let's get some cool black magic. We're pretty high up on cool black magic. We... John, I think you can get better armor. I'm not so sure you can. No, she doesn't. You're an idiot. Yes, I am just going to kill 25 things. Oh, fine, don't. Really just going to kill 25 things just to do the... I don't think you can do that quickly. Oh god, it's Malbros. No, it'll be good for me. Find the explanation. It's gonna take. actually quite strong. Let's not kill ourselves. Put Balthier in. Make sure Balthier has his gambit time. He does. Very cool. Right, all that stuff is going to come down here as well. So yeah, I'm quite annoyed that I accidentally spent stuff. Yeah, these combos, pretty strong. Right, licenses. 10 more. Let's get these killed. There's a path. Where did the path go? Down here? Lots of magicite and stuff like that. Wish I could be in the centre of the screen. License. Come on. There they are. Stop running away. One more. Kill him anyway. Right. Take Ash out and Ash in. Licenses. As I carry on from what I was doing. What's this? Right. Awesome spot. Bash. He doesn't have a lot, so Alan or Archer. I think I'll pick with the Alan for the time being. I don't know how to pronounce that word clearly. Black magic might come in handy, to be honest. He's doing... No, why would I ever want him to have magic? He's bullshit. I think... There's a battle on... I can. Spear are we on? Dance. That one. Ran. Oh, we know what we're on. Ran. Knight or Bushi? See, this is it. But it gets interesting. What armor do we have to boot? Or mystic armor? No, I've had heavy armor. I think that's something we probably should go for. Go heavy armor too. Oh, that was stupid, sorry. Good job. R3. heavy armor 4? Oh, there we go. Heavy armor 4. Take swords 4 as well. Swords 3 even. Probably. Oh, that's 6 swords as well. Alright. I think we're good for stuff. Now let's see if there's interesting abilities. That could be interesting. I think infuse. Maybe. I don't really care about these. Yeah. If I see a blood sword, I'll go for it. Shield, battle law. Battle law's fairly obvious, yeah. Scallop. Sight and seeing. Release an attack only available when blind. Oh, yeah. We need to spend our money on great sword chest here. There's the Excalibur. What's given to an Excalibur? Excalibur. Yeah, let's check out Bushi. Right, increases magic power when HP is full. There. Beetles. Sauce. Shades of black. Don't see myself really using those. Those are accessories. There's some more battle laws. Van's got an awful lot to do. Let's bow break there. Let's see. Bow break comes with axes, which. Yeah, I think I've got enough. Axes 3 I want. I'll go buy axes 4. What armor is he currently wearing? Light armor. Let's put him in some heavy armor, shall we? Heavy armor 3. Heavy armor 4. Complete. And I'll probably want some techniques. Or I could just go for loads of battle law, which seems pretty fine. Let's take out health. Battle law. As well. Might want to check out the other things, see if there's more interesting stuff I'm missing out on. Go. There's a lot of battle more in here. This is why we don't want to mix them up, because this battle laws. I don't care about these accessories. I'm sure they're brilliant, to be honest. And bombs. That's something I never get to use. Pyroclasm down there. And a battle law. What did I not look up for? Did I completely forget to get his third skill? Oh well, that's risky, isn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. Blimey. I'm a stupid, stupid man. Let's get it the cheapest possible way. genuinely tempted to go out and grind, but let's not forget that I need to get that one. Blimey, that was dumb. Let's go do storyline stuff. Get pyroclasm items. Go that way. Wait. Into the wood! Because the face ain't listening! In the village? Well, how many time gets there first?
In the village ahead, you will find her, Nyearn. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Right then. Yeah, so I don't think I need any more extra training for work. John? Yeah, he was on the other island than us. Yeah, I don't want to see your words. Let's sell all the stuff. So, what have we got to sell today? Well, we've got a couple of Marlborough vines. We've got 7 demon eyeballs. At least 1 Libra gem. A quality belt. 4 water stones. A turtle gel. 38 bone fragments. 13 dark stones. 3 earth stones. 12 bat fangs. Just the 1 fire magicite. 48 coral pearl pelts. 3 Gemini gems. 1 pebble. 5 Aries gems. Large feather. And 57 more of those large feathers. 11 sets of green liquid. Just 1 Taurus gem. Some some Gishal greens. 13 Chocoro feathers. 64 sets of dark magicite. 20 tan hides. 3 sets of wind magicite. 7 sets of water magicite. 31 sets of storm magicite. And I'm a privateer. 40 iron carapaces. 5 quality hides. 52 earth magicite species. 9 windstones. 9 sets of braid wool. 7 horns. 10 wolf pelts. And 26 firestones. Very bizarre. So we've got some sort of leathers. What? Breastplate and headgear, of course. Grenadiers, which is Aquashot and Vega. Some eye openers. Enough. Traveller's garb. Golden garb. Nice. And some matching reds. Let's put that stuff on first. Quick. Oh, right, so he's got some golden armour now. Look on. That's nice as well. Ooh, Aquashot's good. That was for you. Ah, not something for everyone, but close. And let's look for weapons and armour. But no one can have Demon's Bane. Shame. We'll look up swords. Oh, hang on. I've got an elfin bow, don't I? I am a stupid man, aren't I? Licenses. Bash. Where's that bow? Well, we may as well keep the elfin bow. We'll just get the spear better. I've got one. Damn it. I think we can spare the cash though. No, the bow's better. Alright, we won't get the storm spear, we'll keep the bow. Alright, we'll take the Beetlejuice. That's it, that'll do. Actually, no, cool. So if we've just immediately replaced the golden armor with the next one. Yeah, fine. Those. Those. What does this do? Nullifies weather and terrain effects on elemental damage. Increase magic power when it's full. Strength when full HP. That's kind of nice. I think I'll take one of those. No, but I like having it. Immune to sleep. Also kind of useful. Immune to disable animals. Mobilize. You know what? Yeah, 3. 1, 3 of those as well. 3 of those as well. That. Put all of those. Right, and this is stuff I should buy all of. Leave. Break our. I'll just turn it to stone. Sooner. Right. So gambits. Let's look at the ladies. Not that one. No. Can you get rid? No. Don't have some interesting stuff there. Right, I could do balance. What balance is area damage equal to difference in caster's current and the max HP. And what I could do is that's great. Remove one from an ally. There we go. Not quite what I was looking for, but take it. Use. I can have that poaching as well. That's some wine. It's slow. Just Right, I tell you what. Bow that has more than 10,000 or something. I don't want it to waste all that money on slowing target, but it'd be kind of nice. Alright, what about with the highest max HP? See how that works. Let's pick her metal. So, thinking she might have stronger stuff now. Fire instead. Alright. I'll do. No one protects me. They need more things. Right, I have spent quite a long time having. Let's go do quests. And what have I got to remember? That Varn and Bash have stuff that I want. Right, we should go the correct direction rather than the wrong one. Village of the Bunny Ladies. Otherwise known as the best place ever. Eruyt village! That's cool. Just let people in. Okay, it's cool. You'd think this would be like a tourist destination or something. Yes. Ever. I know these are basically elves, but our laws for fend contact with the other world outside. Here, silence and solitude will be your companions. Enough. I'm sure I need to go now. Right, let's go to the next screen, shall we? Yeah, I was walking around, quite lazy.
Hey, Mjern lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
Did you say?
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
No one said.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjern.
Let
If you
Varn
can
talk.
find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
Hello. Oh no, it's her.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjern is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her?
Those ears.
You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think.
You can't all be Welsh
Viera,
Swedish.
who have abandoned the wood, are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
You bastards.
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws.
Look, you don't know.
Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
When did we nominate Van for talking roles? Doing a thing.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron.
Rabbit warrens?
Thus to me has the wood spoken.
Hope she's not in that.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
You can take the
The
bunny out of
same
woods.
words I
We'll take the
heard
woods out
50
bunny.
years ago.
Yeah, there's a bit at the end of this where. Oh, no, I'll tell you what, I'll just let you hear it. There's a chance you've not heard. Let's go find Mjörn! So I'm playing like this for some reason. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to do tea while I walk out this village in the most obtuse. Possible. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do fights like this.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one.
You didn't try, you just let on.
So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangor, south of the Osmoran Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Wop, wop, wop.
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
You know what? I've always maintained this. That's a perfectly valid question. Probably not the time or place to say it, but he didn't know, did he? Like, also, why would they care if they're that long-lived? So yeah, I have all this one time only. It's like with his curiosity. Yeah, like, I don't see elves getting uppity 600 years old. Whew. You know, because, well, it wouldn't mean anything to them. Go to the hen mines. Might need a chocobo. South feels with onion. So, back with that. I'm gonna attack that thing. Remember that I've got a thing to do. I don't know why I told him to attack. Test out for now this one. No, I'll train them in the correct order. Unreal. I'm just going to read some of these clan fibers. Okay. So, Happy Bunny. Being a fiendish creature taking the form of an adorable bunny. I think I read this one. These plains, a vast savannah of spreading to the south of the royal city of Ramanasta. I think I read that one as well. Slaven. Yeah, I think we read that one. So, Osmo's Plain. Chocobo! What creature, fair or foul, has affected the lives of the common man more than the noble chocobo? Though the yellow chocobo is by far the most common, the only domesticable sort, many other wild breeds of differing hues have been identified. In general, the other colorations of chocobo tend to be quite violent, giving rise to the saying, yellow best for riding, all else best be hiding. I bet the children love that one. Even tame chocobos are known for their temper, true domestication requires time and expertise even. Their curiosity can often get them into trouble, but they are charming nevertheless, and popular throughout Ivalice. As friend naturalist Merlos once wrote, little personality goeth a long way. Classification: Avian. Genus: Chocobo. Hear ye, says the town crier. Good news for those knights who are sensitive of nose. Thanks to recent discoveries, you can bid a fond farewell to the troublesome chocobo odours. Method is simple. Apply your chocobo chick with only fresh disheveled greens, and that disconcertingly disgusting stench will diminish by 3/4. The news isn't all good, however, as it takes 2 to 3 years to raise a chocobo to riding age, meaning that the fragrant fruits of your labour would ripen some time. Zoo. An avian whose beak has regressed, turning into jagged teeth like those of a tyrant worm. They have not a feather on their bodies, but instead are covered with a taut, thin membrane, reducing the wind resistance so they may fly extremely fast, while necessary, and with little or no effort at other times. Thus, throughout the day, they circle the sky, waiting for prey to appear on the ground below. Classification: Avian. Genus: Diver. We have the Woo! Feathers of this strain of ostrich carry a distinctive bluish hue on account of their craving for the flesh of the blue-furred panther. Though its wings have evolved such that it may no longer fly, its hind legs have developed to allow it to walk on land without difficulty. It has adapted remarkably well to the life of the ground, being able to perform delicate actions with its vestigial wings, such as carrying and holding of its prey. Osmo's Plain. Wide region of plains in Bangkok, bordering Dalmasca, mostly tall grasses, though here and there can be seen volcanic rock formations. In the past, a great battle was fought on the skies over Osmo's Plain. The decaying airship wrecks punctuated the plains, monuments to the carnage once wrought here. Classification: Beast. Genus: Astrix. With the viper, being a strain of serpent, its body is covered in leaden scales. Its mouth complete with razor-sharp fangs. Craving small animals and their eggs, it secretes a deadly venom from its fangs, which swiftly just subdues its prey. Its midriff is divided in twain, each side containing a stomach with strong digestive juices connected to a long intestinal tract running down the tail. Their slender forms seem to suggest that they seldom eat, but this is far from the truth, the unique digestive biology giving them a famously voracious appetite. Classification: Beast. Genus: Serpent. Kahara. A Garth village in Bancor. Here, a chieftain elder watches over their old ways, and so administers the tribe. Though many other villages dot the area, there is little direct communication between them. The Garth has worshipped Magicite since ancient times. Tribal legends tend much wisdom concerning the stones. Time's right. The elders teach these lessons to the youth of the village, and, on rare occasion, to visitors from other lands. A boring machinery, iron, much of the Garth material culture is based on wood and stone and other unmanufactured things. The houses made of grass and strips of leather allow a breeze to pass through. They are uniquely suited to hot and arid climate. On a hill overlooking the village is there's a meeting lodge, warmed always by bonfire. Near the lodge are the elders' huts. Below the hill is a clearing ringed by a healer's hut. Tents of craftsmen as they a place to take care of the livestock called Nada by the Garth clan. Dalmasca has for many years honoured the ways of the Garth and so kept up a peaceful trade and relations with this isolated people. I'll do the time being. I need to catch up though, because there's quite a lot of them. I did kill the rock toys. Cool croc. Feral croc, so named for its raging, aggressive nature. This strain, as it unrecorded in the camp annals, is hunted on the Osmos Plain. Rarity 5 stars. And we're missing some from before. Anyway, yes, lots of that to go, but we are pretty much finished with the video. I know we're over an hour, but hopefully there's an injured dude. No, Dropo. There we go, look, an injured dude. What's up, Traveller, have you a potion on you? Friend is badly wounded. Yeah, you can have a potion. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I handed a potion over to the Imperial. Thanks to you, my friend's life is saved. We're in your debt, sir. I'm going to murder plenty of you later. We fled from the Hen Mines. We were attacked, you see. It was all we could do to make it this far. We'll rest here until my friend's wounds have a chance to heal, if you like. Glenn, you have a chocobo to use until then. A lot of terrain around here can't be accessed without a chocobo. You let me know when you need one. I need one now. Actually. Right, on your way then. You do know that some paths are inaccessible by chocobo, right? A sure sign of the path is nearby is the presence of chocobo footprints. Keep that in mind and you won't go wrong. Chocobo paths to these plains take you close to the entrance to the Hen Mines, which I'd stay away from them if I were you. So... oh, that's neat. I like... yeah, because in Final 10 you had to do an awkward jump. Yeah, that might be a way of going about it. Lap off. Only something bad went down on the mine. I know I should leave this cutscene for the next episode, but I didn't.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
Why? Don't be sarcastic. This is the Hen Mines. Kill a couple of things. It's been a while since we've seen these. So not our first mine. How much do we need? The reason I'm here is so I can potentially kill stuff off screen. But I don't actually want a lot. You know what? Let's just kill 6 things right now. Then I won't do it. Now, I'm not going to know if there's any safe ones around here, am I? Luckily for me, the game sort of auto-saved, but it's still going to make me feel really nervous. I prefer an actual save. That's essentially a safe for today. Managed to escape. Don't know how, but I did. You must be careful in the mines. They're not safe. How could we have known? What's everyone's levels like? Fantasy on level 25, so... Let's kill this thing. Then... Fine. Oh. What's just happening like this? So, licenses, done. There we go. Most important thing. And bash. One goes free. So, 20. Get one more thing, and I'll let you go. Ash. There you go. It's the wrong one, you idiot. Bloody idiot, John. How did you do that wrong? Don't go over time too much, John. On the next episode. So, I've been John Proxy on John West. I've been having Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.